weeks now, TikTok has been full of videos, hundreds of videos showing ice cream trucks in Virginia, late at night, sometimes as late as 1 or 2 a.m. Trucks driving through quiet neighborhoods with no kids around, blasting the same creepy jingle. Now, when I say hundreds, I don't know if exactly 100. Maybe I'm just being dramatic, but definitely an odd amount of them. And there may be 100. I haven't seen all of them. That's how many there are. Uh, and it's enough that it's hard just to brush off. And here's the real kicker. Videos, I mean, I guess it can be faked with AI and stuff, and I have seen some that are definitely fake, and sure, but, and people do stage things for clout all the time, but it's harder to fake a pattern, and especially the amount of them that I'm seeing that I can tell aren't AI, and I can tell they're not staged. It's weird. And all people, and there's people in the comments that are saying that they saw the same thing, and saying that stuff like their coworker's child was taken and they sent a photo of their shoes and glasses to them, stuff like that. And sure, maybe those things can, and those things can definitely be faked. I mean, they're comments. Comments are easier to ignore, but videos are a little bit harder, and they're harder to explain why. And if you zoom out, the state of Virginia does report a high number of missing kids. Official numbers say weekly average is around 98 cases, and recently, from August 3rd to August 9th, there were 88 reported. That's technically, and it is below average, 88 kids in 1 week, even if most of them are reported as runaways. It's not a small number, though. So let's dig in if these ice cream trucks are connected and what could be going on. We're going to look at 3 possible theories that people are highly speculating. Number 1 is trafficking and kidnapping. Number 2 is gang activity. And number 3 is government experiences. And then we'll weigh high the evidence and ask real or fake. Let's start off with theory number 1, human trafficking and kidnapping. The first theory is human trafficking and kidnapping. Virginia is unfortunately known as a hotspot for trafficking. Why? Well, the location. You got I-95 running right through the state, connecting to D.C., Baltimore, and New York. You got major shipping ports and military bases if you're moving people or hiding activity. Virginia is prime ground. Now, think about the trucks. Bright colors, cartoon stickers, loud jingles. Everybody notices them, but nobody suspects them. That's the perfect cover. Some of these speculations say that the trucks aren't even stocked with ice cream anymore. Inside, they've been gutted. No freezers, just compartments. Transport vehicles disguised as something innocent, and a lot of them don't even look like ice cream trucks. They just look like some old man took his white van and put LED lights and a bunch of ice cream stickers on it. And if you tie that to the missing child numbers, even if officials say most are runaways, all it would take is a fraction of those cases being something darker. One video that went viral showed a truck creeping slowly through a suburban cul-de-sac at 1:23 a.m. No kids, no customers, just circling. And there's been people saying that the trucks were just parked in their backyard. One lady reported to get a voicemail. And there's been people that just said their trucks just parked outside playing their music for 10-15 minutes, a weird amount of time, and then they just drive away. Theory number 2 is gang activity. Virginia does have an active gang presence. You've got MS-13 operating out of Northern Virginia, Bloods and Crips in Hampton Roads, and a number of similar local crews and gangs are known for using everyday vehicles to move drugs, weapons, and sometimes people. If you're a cop on patrol, what stands out more? A suspicious van with tinted windows? Or a bright ice cream truck with SpongeBob on the side? Exactly. Nobody questions the ice cream truck. Some people speculate these trucks are being used to move fentanyl or other drugs across country lines. Others think that they're transporting people as a part of trafficking pipeline tied into gang networks. There's also this angle. Imagine being a kid and hearing the jingle outside your house at 2 a.m. That's psychological warfare. Whether it's drugs, money, or people, the trucks could be gang camouflage, innocent on the outside, sinister in the inside. But the gangs, if they're transporting fentanyl and drugs, you think that they just want to pick it up and move, or maybe it is drug deals, but you don't see any customers, and you just see them parked, playing the music. It's weird. And our third theory is government experiences. Now, people think since it's just weird, you don't really see them taking anyone, you just see them playing their music. Maybe it's a government experience. So now let's think about that. If this really was some massive kidnapping ring, wouldn't the government be all over it? FBI raids, DHS takes, nonstop news coverage, but instead we got opposite. Headlines that pop up instantly say, no, this isn't real, don't worry about it. That's almost too quick. Almost like they need the story to go away. So what if it's not gangs or traffics at all? What if it's a cover for something else, some kind of experiment? On an idea, a self-driving vehicle, someone said, what if these trucks are part of a program testing omniscience tech designed as ice cream trucks so nobody asks questions, which that's a little bit loose, and I don't know why they would need that. We already kind of have some of those. I mean, we literally have taxis, so I think that one can be debunked. But another theory is psychological operations. What if the jingle itself is being tested? The sound is nostalgic, it's harmless, but in the wrong context, it's creepy. Maybe the experiment is seeing how long people ignore something suspicious as long as it looks familiar. Which I guess maybe the government is trying to do something on us, but I don't know. And another one said, maybe it's darker. Government cover ups often mix real stories with fake ones. If a few staged TikToks get planned, people dismiss the whole thing as clout chasing, while the real problem keeps rolling quietly. I really don't know what our government would be using it for, so I am less likely to believe the government theory. Now let's look at some of the evidence and really decide if it's real or fake. The videos, there is a strange amount of them, too many to ignore, but are they all connected? Hard to say. Some are shaky, grainy, quick, others do feel staged. The comments, hundreds of people claiming they've seen or heard the same thing in their towns. Comments are easier to fake, but the volume makes it hard to just dismiss. Maybe it's all just paranormal, maybe it's just clout chasing, maybe it is just one big conspiracy theory that's fake. But here's the part I can't shake. There are just too many videos, too many sightings, too many reports. I'm not saying it's true, and I do have a lot of doubts about it. It's just a little strange, but if it is, or if it was, it would be one of the biggest cover-ups we've ever seen. And with that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of speculation, really seeing if this theory is real. I've been seeing a lot of these on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and I've just been really into it. I just wanted to talk about it and just really give my opinion on it and just really look in it. So with that, if you guys want to check out another one of the videos, I just made one about little Tay a couple weeks ago, talking about her starting her OnlyFans, and also, I started a Minecraft Java Let's Play series if you're interested in that. The second episode will be coming out in the beginning of September, or middle September, I'm not really sure yet. And then I have a special Halloween series coming up. So yeah, we have a lot to come, and I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.